Hello everybody and welcome to episode 21 of Smackdown here on our 2K24 Universe mode, our final Smackdown episode before All In, and it is time as always for the 24/7 championship to be on the line. Oh ho ho! And the man who's gonna answer the call this week, it's been a little while since we've seen this man. Former 24/7 champion here in Universe mode, Carlito Caribbean Cool is back here on Smackdown. Carlito, a former Monday Night Raw competitor, he was drafted to Smackdown in this year's draft, and Carlito looking better than ever, making his Universe mode return. Carlito looking to become a two-time 24/7 champion here tonight on a final Smackdown before WWE All In. And Carlito, can he do it? We are going to find out here tonight. Of course, Carlito and Xavier Woods, very brief history here on Universe mode, as here comes the current two-time 24/7 champion, former Intercontinental champion here on Universe mode, Xavier Woods, who's been on a bit of a successful run these past couple of weeks as 24/7 champion. And Xavier Woods, of course, we've said it all the time, standing alone, because his New Day brethren Kofi Kingston and Big E of the New Day are over on Monday Night Raw. But Xavier Woods has been enjoying this singles run here on SmackDown. Of course, since he's 24/7 champion, that means he also has to defend the title on Monday Night Raw as well. Of course, this past week on Raw, Xavier Woods actually went one-on-one with his former New Day partner Big E and got the win, successfully retained the belt, and now Xavier Woods will defend that championship once more against the returning Carlito.
Introducing the challenger, from San Juan, Puerto Rico, weighing in at 220 pounds,
Carlito looks ready for this opportunity.
and his opponent from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 205 pounds, the 24/7 champion,
Xavier Woods, one of the most successful competitors in the history of Universe mode. Lots of championship caliber resumes, a lot of match of the night contenders as well. Every single time Woods steps foot in a Universe mode ring, whether it's Raw or SmackDown, this is the first time Carlito has been in action in months. And here we go, as always, starting things off with the 24/7 championship on the line in the final SmackDown before Bad Blood. Carlito the challenger, Xavier Woods the champion. Here we go. And of course we have a wicked night of action as well. Look at Carlito starting things off in this match with a Luthez press, and a moonsault catches Woods off guard. Carlito looking to return in a big way here on SmackDown. Ooh, great drop kick, of course, by Carlito, savvy veteran in WWE. And of course, we have a wicked night of action, including the SmackDown debut of Nia Jax. We're going to see Nia for the first time ever here tonight on SmackDown. She goes one-on-one against the returning Deonna Purrazzo. We're also going to see the second match, a rematch from last week, between two former allies in Dragon Lee and Andrade. We're going to see big meaty men slapping meat as the former enforcer of the Bloodline, Big Bronson Reed, goes one-on-one with Samoa Joe. We're all speaking of the Bloodline. Jey Uso, the Hardcore Champion, will team up with his cousin Jacob Fatu to take on the team of Damian Priest and the number one contender for the Hardcore Championship, Mike Santana, in tag team action. In our main event, Roman Reigns, the number one contender for the World Heavyweight Championship, returns to action as he goes one-on-one with Bobby Lashley, the Almighty. If Bobby Lashley wins, he is added to the World Heavyweight Championship match tomorrow night at All In. All that and more in store for you tonight. And Xavier went for the drop kick in the corner to Carlito, and the challenger once again in control of Xavier Woods. You see there, Carlito gonna dish out some punishment, stomping on the fingers of Xavier Woods. And we've asked for the past couple of weeks, who could possibly stop Xavier Woods? It could be the Caribbean Cool. Cover, shoulders down, kick out. Of course, going to take a lot more than that to put Woods down here tonight as well. What a show we have in store. What a show for All In that we're going to have as well. The second ever All In, first WWE exclusive event. Of course, last year was AEW. Oh, flatliner by Carlito. Oh, Woods back to his feet, trying to get some momentum back into the disaster kick. Xavier Woods defeated Logan Paul a couple of weeks ago on Smackdown to win that championship. Ever since, Woods has enjoyed numerous successful defenses against the likes of Austin Theory, the aforementioned Big E, among others. And Woods is trying to take advantage. Carlito able to hit the elbow. Oh, I thought he was going to think backbreaker, scratching the back of Woods, however. And a springboard dropkick, turning Woods inside out. And look at Carlito now, the disrespect. But Carlito's got to be careful. He can't be too cocky. Oh, elbow taking Woods down. And now the Latino legend on the top. Oh, went for the elbow. Woods able to move out of the way. And this is what we mean. Carlito might have gotten too cocky there. Big knee there by the champion, Xavier Woods. Woods still wearing New Day inspired gear. And now Woods, was probably thinking Falcon's Arrow. Carlito, though, able to counter into the chop block. Great maneuver there by Carlito. And now springboard elbow takes Woods down. And Carlito going for another cover. Do we have a new champion? Kick out at 2. But Carlito's not done. If that wasn't it before, it will be now. What's he going for here? Oh, wait a minute. Transitions into the backstabber. Backstabber by Carlito. This could be it for the gold. Carlito is 24/7 champion. Carlito is a 2-time champion.
And the new 24/7 champion,
Carlito, after returning to action for the first time in months, reclaims the gold that was once his. Carlito is once again 24/7 champion here on Universe Mode. What a win for Caribbean Cool. What a win for Carlito, and what a way to start off the final Smackdown before All In. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here on SmackDown. Look at this. That's Josh Alexander. Oh, God. And that's Kevin Owens. Josh Alexander, former TNA World Champion, who's burst on the scene on SmackDown in this past month, is now ruthlessly attacking Kevin Owens backstage. Well, we know Josh Alexander, who's been targeting Sami Zayn and Swerve Strickland over the past couple of weeks. And Alexander with the shovel bashing Kevin Owens, the prize fighter, backstage, and Owens trying to fight back. Of course, we know Kevin Owens has made a career out of trying to fight back in situations such as this, but Josh Alexander, they don't call him the walking weapon for no reason. Of course, Sami Zayn called out Josh Alexander for a match at All In. Alexander clearly trying to send a message. Of course, we know the relationship between Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. The guys are best of friends, and Owens fall-away slam to Alexander backstage, and it looks like Alexander's trying to take out Sami Zayn's best friend and Kevin Owens, but Owens will not go down without a fight. And of course, we know how SmackDown is very shitty when it comes to sending security. So Kevin Owens now trying to fight back. Super kick to the back of the neck of Alexander. Josh Alexander and Kevin Owens, two of the greatest talents in the entire world. And this situation is falling apart before our very eyes. Alexander with a suplex backstage to Kevin Owens. These guys are towards the parking lot / production area. Josh Alexander now. Oh no, Owens. I was trying anyway, but Alexander is just a man possessed. We saw him emerge at Night of Champions last month. We saw him in his SmackDown in-ring debut last week against Swerve Strickland. Alexander actually lost that match against Swerve. And this is probably what set Alexander over the edge. He wants a shot at Sami Zayn, former U.S. champion. Oh! Went for the triple German suplexes there. Owens was able to escape. And Owens trying to drag the body of Josh Alexander, but Alexander will not be denied. Throwing Owens towards the security office there. These guys just do not want the other man to get the better of each other here tonight. A brutal attack backstage. It was started by Alexander, now turning into a full-blown fight back and forth between these two men. Owens fighting back in a very big way against Josh Alexander. And now Owens with barrage of strikes. Oh, a brain buster of sorts onto the floor. Kevin Owens looking to fight back. And again, trying to drag Alexander. It looks like we don't need security. This is a very tame fight. Alexander throwing Owens around the guardrail that usually protects people from the cars in the parking lot there, and just throwing each other around like rag dolls. Oh, Owens was probably thinking a stunner to Alexander. Alexander says no, you're getting none of that. But Kevin Owens again. These guys just want to throw each other around, but you got to think, when is enough enough? Oh, wait a minute, Alexander hooking the arms. Oh, and the knees to Owens. Josh Alexander sending a message here tonight on SmackDown. Very vicious attack by Josh Alexander. We will try to provide a medical update on Kevin Owens if more information becomes available, but now it is time for this very big clash of titans here tonight.
Scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Black Forest, South Australia, weighing in at 330 pounds, Bronson Reed.
The former enforcer of the bloodline, Bronson Reed, will go one-on-one against Samoa Joe here tonight on Smackdown. It will be the second time in Universe Mode history that Bronson Reed and Samoa Joe will go one-on-one here on Universe Mode. In their last clash, it was in fact Samoa Joe who got the victory over Bronson Reed. Bronson has always wanted revenge, hence why this match is happening right now. Of course, that was back earlier this year when both men were on Monday Night Raw.
From Huntington Beach, California, weighing in at 282 pounds, Sam Joe.
Samoa Joe, who's been viewed by many as one of the greatest professional wrestlers alive today. Samoa Joe, a 20-year plus veteran in professional wrestling, has competed in some of the greatest companies around the globe. Now here on SmackDown, the last time we saw Samoa Joe, he failed to win the gauntlet match last month to become the #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship. Samoa Joe looking to rise up the ranks here on SmackDown, and he hopes to do that by defeating a man he has tangled with in the past, Big Bronson Reed. Two Goliaths looking to get up to championship gold ranks. And here we go, a grudge match here on SmackDown happening right now before our very eyes. And the last time we saw Bronson Reed on SmackDown, he went one-on-one against the inaugural European champion Miro in one-on-one action. Bronson Reed picked up a very impressive victory there. Oh! But now Bronson Reed is in the ring with a true killer, a man still in his prime, Samoa Joe. Back and forth between these two big men, and Bronson Reed appears to be in control for the time being, as Joe up on his shoulders. Oh, another gutbuster. That's the thing. Bronson Reed can even pick the biggest man up with ease. He has so much strength, so much power. Bronson Reed is, this early in his Universe Mode career, already a pay-per-view main eventer back at Bad Blood earlier this year, where he teamed up with the Bloodline against the Nation. And now Bronson Reed went for a suicide dive. Samoa Joe saw it coming, and that's the thing. Bronson has the strength, Samoa Joe has the in-ring IQ. Hence was probably one of the reasons why Will Ferris drafted him to Friday Night SmackDown, is because Samoa Joe is just that smart and can pick you apart from anywhere. And now Joe with a dive and catches Bronson off guard. Very impressive showing by these two men, and now it is Samoa Joe in control of this one-on-one match. You gotta think Will Ferris has to be watching this match, because surely if one of these men impress in their performance tonight, maybe in the near future, one of these guys could get championship opportunities. I mean, both men would greatly love that. Count of 6 by the referee. These two men need to be careful, however. And Bronson Reed now, well, is dragging Samoa Joe. Referee already at a count of 7. These guys need to get back inside the ring. Count of 8. And both men make it back in. This match continues. We almost had a count out, and that wouldn't be good for anybody. Joe now with a nice throw there, taking him down. Cover. Hook of the leg. And of course, Bronson's going to kick out. Could you imagine if Joe got the win that quick, though? What that would do for his career going forward. Samoa Joe Hasn't received that many opportunities in his career up until recently. And Samoa Joe feeling fired up. Why wouldn't he be? This is a man that Samoa Joe has already beaten in the past. Bronson, though, wants revenge. And Joe saying, come on, bring it on. And now Bronson Reed thrown over the top rope. Bronson trying to get back into this match, not working so far. Bronson Reed now with Joe up on his shoulders, head first into the ring apron, the hardest part of the ring. And now Bronson, we're going to hit a massive suplex. Oh God, did you see his body snap back? The lower body of Samoa Joe, the legs, the hips. I don't care how big you are, that could hurt anybody. Now Bronson Reed taunting on the apron, cheap shot to Samoa Joe. And Joe didn't like that one bit. Now he's looking to lock Bronson Reed into the Coquina Clutch. The Coquina Clutch is in. Bronson Reed, you can see from his arm, he's fading a little bit. Samoa Joe letting Reed go, and it looks like Joe could be going for it again. Looking to put him to sleep. Reed says no. Reed able to counter a second Coquina Clutch attempt. And now a double underhook suplex. And Reed could be the one going for a finish. The Tsunami! Tsunami connects, cover, hook of the leg. Joe kicks out of 2.5. That's why we loved seeing these two men go together. We knew this match was going to be electric. You hear fight forever chants from the crowd, but this match could be over sooner rather than later. Another Tsunami. Cover on Joe by Reed. And another kick out by Joe. You've got to be kidding me. 2 Tsunamis from Bronson Reed, and Samoa Joe is still fighting. You have got to be kidding me. And Bronson Reed looking to make him pay into a dive. Almost like a diving cross body. And now Joe is down. Bronson Reed again looking to throw Joe all the way around the arena. These two former enemies from Raw now both again on the same show, this time being Smackdown. Bronson Reed just wants to send a message to Smackdown higher-ups. I'm not part of the bloodline anymore. I am my own man, despite Roman Reigns, Jey Uso, and Jacob Fatu of the Anoa'i family being on SmackDown. Bronson Reed choosing his own path, his own road to relevancy. And that starts with Samoa Joe. Bronson Reed in control, as he has been for most of the closing stages of this match. I don't think Samoa Joe expected this type of offense from big Bronson Reed. Bronson on top again, into an elbow drop. Bronson Reed is just not in a rush to get the victory. He wants to torture Samoa Joe. However, if I'm Bronson Reed, I'd be careful of that, because Samoa Joe can easily bounce back and get the win. Oh, look at this. Bronson went for the elbow. Samoa Joe able to avoid that. Back and forth between these two Goliaths. Oh, Samoa Joe went for something big. Bronson able to reverse. And look at this. Oh, dropping Joe on his neck. That could paralyze him. Covered by Reed. Reed has beaten Samoa Joe. Bronson Reed. Sweet payback. Big Bronson Reed 2-0 since coming over to SmackDown after the draft. And ladies and gentlemen, I feel like this young man could very well have a very bright future on the blue brand. What a win for Bronson Reed, defeating a legend like Samoa Joe here tonight on SmackDown. And it will be very interesting to see how Bronson Reed's career sort of evolves from here as SmackDown continues after this. As we are back here on SmackDown, as it is time for women's division action with the Universe Mode return of Deonna Purrazzo. Oh, for God's sakes. Why? She didn't even have double layered hair. She had normal hair. What is this game? I'm not even joking. This game fucking sucks. I'm not even joking. This isn't even me trying to play commentator right here. Can I not do a women's match anymore? Unless the women are already in the game? This is fucking retarded. I'm not even joking. This stupid bald glitch is not fun at all. Why should I pay $70 for a game, more than that with the season pass, if this is just gonna keep happening? This is bullshit, honestly. Like, I literally have to search through hundreds of cards now to see if they are bald or if they have hair. This is stupid. This is retarded. Fuck 2K. Fuck WWE games. Fuck whoever thought this glitch was a good idea. Fix your game. Fix your game. Oh my god. Well, here's Deonna Purrazzo, as she's going to go one-on-one against the debuting Nia Jax. And ladies and gentlemen, despite how big of a name Nia Jax is in WWE, this is Nia Jax's Universe Mode in-ring debut. The first time ever Nia Jax has ever been on an episode of Universe Mode. Of course, you see the size of Nia Jax, how dominating she is as a competitor. Nia Jax making her debut against Deonna Purrazzo, who's fucking bald. And hopefully, Nia Jax can impress here on SmackDown. I had the opportunity to speak to Nia, saying she's waited a long time for this, and now it's finally happening. And you gotta think, if Nia Jax can impress here tonight, oh my goodness, throwing Deonna down like a rag doll. That's just a preview of what Nia Jax is capable of whenever she steps foot in a wrestling ring. You gotta think, if Nia Jax is able to impress Universe Mode higher-ups, maybe rack up a few more wins, Nia Jax very well has what it takes to be a future Women's World Champion. My goodness. Again, throwing Deonna Purrazzo. Of course, Deonna signed up for this match. This is Deonna's first match in months as well. Nia Jax with Purrazzo up on her shoulders. Deonna able to get out of it. And look at this. Oh no, went for something big. She was able to lift Nia up momentarily. Oh, wait a minute. Nia already with a bit of a torture rack submission here on Deonna. Deonna punching the head of Nia, able to escape. And Deonna Purrazzo at one point was one of the quickest rising women's stars on Universe Mode in the later stages of Season 1. And then after that, Deonna Purrazzo almost fell out of obscurity. But she has an opportunity if she beats a name like Nia Jax here tonight. Cover. Kick out by Purrazzo at 1. And Deonna already escaping outside the ring. And Nia Jax now looking to just chase after her prey. My goodness. Trying to go for some strikes. Deonna, though, able to avoid it. These two ladies battling it outside the ring. And that's the thing. We're already supposed to see the debut of Mariah May later on tonight. Now I bet you she's going to have no hair. Deonna Purrazzo, though, no matter, is just going to keep at this pace. Keep at this momentum. Like, it's been a few months. I don't know why this bald glitch is still happening. But either way, this action continues back inside the ring. Nia Jax, as of this moment, is in control as she just hits a sidewalk slam. We still got so much action still to come here on episode 21 of Smackdown. Went for an Alabama slam. Look at this by Purrazzo, transitioning into a beautiful powerbomb. And the power of Deonna Purrazzo on display from that. Goes to show you still should never sleep on the virtuoso into a DDT to Nia Jax. Plants her, cover, hook of the leg. Nia kicks out at 2. Deonna Purrazzo looking for the upset victory here tonight on SmackDown. Here she comes. No. Nia Jax able to get out of it. Now going to issue more strikes and a clothesline. Nia Jax, also a member of the renowned Anoa'i family. And Nia Jax could be looking for the exclamation point. Oh! Power bomb. Connecting on Purrazzo. Hook of the leg. Nia Jax impresses in her SmackDown debut. What a win. Nia Jax 1-0 in her Universe Mode career, and this could be the start of a meteoric rise for a woman who is definitely a future women's champion here on Universe Mode. What a win for the dominant, irresistible force Nia Jax over Deonna Purrazzo here tonight on SmackDown. Now 2K, fix your fucking game. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back here on SmackDown, and it is time for this rematch from last week. And here comes a man who made his Universe Mode return last week, Dragon Lee.
Is scheduled for one fall, making his way
Dragon Lee, who made his return last week answering the open challenge from his former buddy Andrade. However, Andrade, during their match, incapacitated Dragon Lee for Andrade to get a cheap count-out victory over Dragon Lee. Dragon Lee was medically cleared by medical personnel heading into this week, where Dragon Lee called Andrade out for a rematch, and it has been made official. Dragon Lee making his way out to the ring, looking to get a little bit of payback against a man who has clearly changed due to his insecurities, Andrade El Idolo. And there's been a time, of course, we know back in Season 1, where Dragon Lee and Andrade were allies, tag team partners, compadres. That has clearly changed with the times. Of course, Andrade, a couple of weeks ago on Smackdown, failed to earn himself a World Heavyweight Championship match. And ever since then, this is where we have really witnessed the downfall of Andrade. Andrade, however, back here tonight, looking to make a statement once again against Dragon Lee. Maybe Andrade felt like Dragon Lee was trying to steal his spotlight, trying to get some clout off of Andrade's name one more time. But Andrade, either way, clearly looking to get rid of Dragon Lee. Dragon Lee was out for over 6 months due to a serious injury. Andrade probably looking to send Dragon Lee back to the hospital, back on the injured reserve list. Well, here we go, second time ever. Dragon Lee and Andrade. You could see the eyes of Andrade as he stares at his former ally. And now look at this. Match underway. Andrade was trying to get some strikes in to start off this match. But Dragon Lee, maybe over the past 7 days, has been able to really register a lot of Andrade's repertoire. Oh, went for a shooting star. Maybe Andrade did a bit of the same. Knees were up, able to counter, and now El Idolo's in control. Of course, Andrade, who's had numerous amazing matches under his belt here on Universe Mode. Andrade now on the top, already wanting Dragon Lee to get back to his feet. Oh, into an impressive Hurricane Rana. These two impressive luchadors doing battle once again. Andrade with a kick right at the back of Dragon Lee. This is not someone who's wrestling his friend one-on-one to see who the better man is. This is Andrade wanting to rack up some more wins, hoping to get back on the radar of the World Heavyweight Championship, currently held by Eddie Kingston. And that's another thing too. What does Andrade possibly think of the fact that Bobby Lashley could very well be waltzing his way into a World Championship match in less than 24 hours? Andrade probably thinking that that man should be him instead of Bobby Lashley, instead of the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns. Andrade, though, able to get back inside the ring, and Lee transitions into a power bomb out of nowhere. What a maneuver. Cover and a kick out by Andrade. The athleticism from Dragon Lee just now was impressive, to say the least. And now Dragon Lee with Andrade into the corner. Big insecurity into the corner. Andrade tried to get back to his feet immediately, but Dragon Lee now is the one in control. Dragon Lee clearly out for revenge. What a collision. And now a shooting star. And now, Andrade able to move out of the way, but Dragon Lee now connecting with a dropkick, clearly trying to keep Andrade out of harm's way, trying to keep him at bay so we can keep up this momentum. Oh, look at this. Probably went for something, looked like a bit of a botch there, but Dragon Lee able to dust himself off. Now these two men on the top rope. Dragon Lee going for a Falcon Arrow from the top. Mamma mia. What a maneuver. I think I've said that about 3 or 4 times during this match alone. This match hasn't even gone on this long. Now Dragon Lee, could he pick up the biggest win in his Young Universe Mo career? Clearly going for it. Going for a Canadian Destroyer. Andrade, though, saw it coming. Able to get out of it. Oh! Andrade was clearly thinking a comeback move. Dragon Lee saw that coming. Of course, these two men know each other extremely well. And Dragon Lee now locked and loaded on his target. Connects with a Hurricane Rana as well. Shoulders down for the victory. Kick out of 2 by Andrade. That was almost it for Dragon Lee, and now it's Lee bursting with momentum. Dragon Lee, who Rey Mysterio considered at one point the future of Lucha Libre. He could very well be right. Exposing the knee. But Andrade, maybe a little bit too much hesitation from Dragon Lee, as Andrade's now back in this match, or is he? Dragon Lee with yet another shooting star press. And Dragon Lee now heading to the corner. He already exposed the knee pad. Oh, taking Andrade down. Here's the cover, hook of the leg. Dragon Lee with the win over Andrade. Sweet, sweet payback for this young luchador, as Dragon Lee with a huge, amazing upset win over Andrade here tonight. And maybe Rey Mysterio was right. This man could very well be the future. What a win for Dragon Lee against Andrade in their second clash here on SmackDown. Now the question is this rivalry over? Or is it just the beginning? Hopefully we find out over the next few weeks, but what a win for Dragon Lee here tonight. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here on SmackDown. It is time for some tag team action here on SmackDown. Here comes the #1 contender, Mike Santana.
Scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from the Bronx, New York, weighing in at 206 pounds,
Mike Santana has clearly had his sights set on main event Jey Uso and the Hardcore Championship last week on SmackDown, after Jey Uso defeated Mike Santana's good friend Damian Priest in a Hardcore title eliminator match. Mike Santana made his presence known, attacking Jey Uso with a kendo stick, signaling that he wants a shot and he will get it at All In. It will be Mike Santana challenging Jey Uso for the Hardcore Championship. In terms of tonight, Mike Santana will team up with that man Damian Priest against Jey Uso and Jacob Fatu. Here comes the former enforcer of the Judgment Day, Damian Priest.
Representing the Judgment Day from New York City, weighing in at 249 pounds,
Damian Priest, of course, former member of the Judgment Day before being drafted to Smackdown in the Universe Mode draft. And this was shocking as well. Damian Priest is actually the first non-champion draft pick for Smackdown in the draft, clearly showing that Damian Priest has what it takes to be the future of SmackDown. Damian Priest over the past few weeks has started a bit of an alliance with Mike Santana. Of course, Santana and Priest, very good friends from New York. And Damian Priest heading to the ring as we await the arrival of main event Jey Uso. Jey Uso, who has held that championship ever since WrestleMania. Jey Uso already a couple of defenses in, looking for his third defense at All In.
California, weighing in at 242 pounds, the Hardcore Champion, main event,
Jey Uso clearly adapting to the singles competitor lifestyle. Very rarely these days do we see Jey in tag team action. Of course, ever since Jey's cousin Jacob Fatu burst on the scene, Jey Uso has almost took the Samoan Werewolf under his wing, making a little mini bloodline. And you see how popular the Hardcore Champion is with the fans. Jey Uso, one of the most popular members of the SmackDown roster, maybe even the entire Universe Mode roster. Jey Uso, will he retain the Hardcore Championship against Santana at All In? That is going to be something that's going to be answered tomorrow. But here comes the Samoan Werewolf, Jacob Fatu.
weighing in at 300 pounds, Jacob Fatu.
Jacob Fatu, who's become his own personal enforcer. And here's the thing, Jacob Fatu was actually the man who Jey Uso defeated in his first Hardcore Championship defense. Of course, that was a bit of friendly competition between Fatu and Uso. These two clearly still supportive of one another. Jacob Fatu emerging from the ashes to support his cousin Jey in his battle against Damian Priest and Mike Santana, looking to even the odds, hence why this tag team match has been made official tonight. Looks like we're going to get an all-in preview as Santana and Jey Uso, the two competitors at All In, will do battle to start things off in this tag team match. Oh, and Santana clearly looking to impress in the early stages of this matchup. And that's the thing as well, a lot like Jey Uso, Santana was always classified as just a tag team competitor with he and his partner Ortiz and everything like that, and proud and powerful. But as of recently, Santana's focused on singles competition. Sure, he's good, he tags with his good friend Damian Priest, but Santana's really been relegated to singles action, where he's also hit the peak of his Universe Mode career, hence why he's getting a singles championship opportunity at All In. And Santana, I had the opportunity to speak to Mike Santana earlier today, and he said that he blames main event Jey Uso for the reason why Ortiz no longer performs here on Universe Mode, saying that Jey Uso brought Ortiz in obscurity and that Santana is going to win the Hardcore Championship for Ortiz at All In. And now it's Damian Priest and Jey Uso, the two men who collided last week, reigniting that rivalry here tonight. And Uso planting Priest down, and here comes the werewolf, Jacob Fatu. Almost like you could call him Jay's personal bodyguard. And Jacob Fatu has all the tools to be a future champion. Hell, when he collided with Uso for the Hardcore Championship, Jacob Fatu almost won the gold. But that night was clearly not his time. Jacob Fatu clearly looking to rack up a few more wins before he can even think about challenging for another championship here on SmackDown again. And Jacob Fatu is feeling fired up. He always does every time he steps foot in the wrestling ring, no matter what company he works for, no matter what brand he's on. An pile driver to Priest. And Santana was reaching for the tag. Fatu just looking to torture Damian here. And now going to bring Priest over to the corner. Priest is already busted open. And Damian, punch right to the face of Jacob Fatu. And now looking to kick Fatu's back. And now going to go after the Hardcore Champion. This is what we're talking about. Jacob protecting his cousin. Now an Irish whip. Priest bumping right into the referee. And now another pile driver to Priest. Jacob Fatu could be looking for the victory already. Two pile drivers to Priest. And that was almost it for the Bloodline. And of course, you gotta think for Jey Uso, especially considering the absence of his brother Jimmy Uso now that Jimmy's over on Raw. Jacob Fatu almost reminds him of Jimmy, except the fact that Jacob's the hothead instead of Jey. Jey Uso is legal yet again. However, here comes the Hardcore Champion. And big power slam to Damian Priest, going for the cover. Can this be enough for the win? Kick out by Priest at 1. Priest able to roll through. Cheap shot by Jacob, however. And that's the factor that is Jacob Fatu. And now the Bloodline. Pure chemistry. Pop up Samoan drop. And Jacob Fatu is celebrating with the SmackDown faithful. He doesn't realize Priest is crawling, looking to make the tag. And he does. Mike Santana's back in. But Jacob saw it coming. Hurricane Rana. Santana, though, needs to get back in this matchup. Jacob Fatu into the suplex. Great maneuver there. But now Santana trying to get back in this match. Went for a super kick. Clothesline by Fatu. Santana still trying to get back in this fight. Drop kick, which connects. Does not want Jacob to tag in main event Jey. Santana now. Gonna go for the elbows on Jacob Fatu. Can he hit it? Powerbomb. Can that be the face of our next Hardcore Champion? You saw the gesture. Santana, a bit of disrespect to his opponent at All In. Of course, Santana, a bit of deep hatred for Jey Uso. Cross body there. Of course, who could forget when Proud and Powerful challenged the Usos for the SmackDown Tag Team titles back at Season 1. Santana with yet another moonsault, going for the cover for the victory. Kick out at 2 by Jacob. Mike Santana almost got the victory for his team. Into the cutter. Jacob looks down and out. This could be Mike's chance. into the frog splash. No. Jacob able to get out of the way. Santana was looking to pay tribute to the late, great Eddie Guerrero, as Jey Uso now back in the ring, back in the fight, into the pop-up 1D. One and done. As no. You gotta think, how good would that be for the hardcore champion, already pinned the number 1 contender? Oh, Priest. Damian Priest, of course, a man never one to play by the rules. Stopped Jey from possibly hitting the Uso splash. Jey Uso never thought in a million years he was going to be a singles champion. He's held the belt for a couple of months now. And Uso into the spear to Santana. Going for the win. Cover. And Priest breaks it up again. And Jey Uso looking right at Priest and now throwing the ones up for the bloodline. You gotta think Roman Reigns is back somewhere backstage smiling at that. Two Anoa'i family members on the same page. And the hardcore champion now gesturing for his opponent to get back up. Crossbody cover. Hug of the leg. That's it. Jacob Fatu and Jey Uso with the win here tonight on Smackdown.
Here are your winners.
The Bloodline always on top. Jacob Fatu and Jey Uso with the win as the champion, with tidal waves of momentum heading in to his title match against Mike Santana at All In. The question is, will Jey Uso keep the hardcore championship, or will Mike Santana win his first piece of championship gold in his Universe Mode career? We find out at All In. What a win for the Bloodline here tonight on Smackdown. We are back here on Smackdown as this is our co-main event of the evening. As here comes the former #1 contender for the Smackdown Women's Championship, Jamie. Oh my god, I fucking hate this.
Making her way to the ring from England, the
I'm done. I am fucking done. Get to Mariah May. Get to Mariah May. Are they both bald? Look at the way Jamie Hayter looks.
from London, England,
Oh, you're fine.
marvelous Maria May.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is Mariah May, the marvelous Mariah May, who got drafted to SmackDown in the draft. This is Mariah May's Universe Mode in-ring debut. Of course, the ever so expanding SmackDown Women's Division. Of course, we saw the debut of Nia Jax earlier tonight, where she got the victory over Deonna Purrazzo. Mariah May looking to do the same against the former #1 contender, Jamie Hayter, who is now also bald. This is bullshit. Every single custom woman is almost bald. Here we go, Jamie Hayter versus Mariah May, and Jamie Hayter is not one that should be slept on, because Jamie Hayter is one hell of an intimidating individual. Oh, this could very well be a short night in the office for Jamie Hayter. Mariah May, of course, we know she's cocky, we know she's arrogant, and Jamie Hayter, oh, is trying to keep at the momentum, but Mariah May has been known for giving us some impressive performances, giving us upsets. Mariah could very well do the same here tonight. As now Mariah, look at this, going for the arm. Oh, stomping on the shoulder. We know Jamie has had some shoulder issues in the past, has kept her out of action for months on end. Oh, and who could forget Bad Blood earlier this year, where Jamie Hayter almost beat Toni Storm for the SmackDown Women's title cover. Kick out by Hayter at 1. We haven't seen a lot of Jamie Hayter ever since then. But now Jamie Hayter going on against the debuting Mariah May. Mariah May, a good friend of Toni Storm's. Nice electric chair bomb there too by the debuting Mariah May. As now these two ladies battling on the outside. Mariah May into a suplex. Great maneuver there by Mariah. As Jamie Hayter clearly trying to get back in this contest. Has a hold of Mariah May into the sidewalk slam. And Mariah once again throwing Jamie Hayter. Referee Charles Robinson already at a count of 6. Mariah May telling the referee to count faster. She wants the count out win. A win is still a win. Count of 9. Jamie Hayter back inside the ring, and Mariah with an elbow. It was a trap by Mariah May. Cover. Hook of the leg. Almost caught the win right there. Now Jamie Hayter with a wicked shoulder tackle. You don't see a lot of women have that in their repertoire. And now a bear hug by Hayter on Mariah May. And of course we still got the main event coming up next. Tribal Chief Roman Reigns one-on-one against the almighty Bobby Lashley. If Bobby Lashley wins, he will be added to the world title match at All In, and it will become a triple threat. Mariah May into an armbar on Jamie Hayter, already looking to expose the bad arm, and Jamie now able to get out of it. And now Jamie, look at the physique and the strength, looking to make Mariah May pay for stepping foot in the ring with her. cover for the victory here tonight on SmackDown. Kick out at 2 by Mariah. Jamie Hayter now looking for the victory, and the backbreaker, and another one, and a third Irish curse backbreaker. Wait a minute, Mariah May just no-sold the Irish curse backbreakers. Well, she is an AEW original, so I guess I could give her that. But Mariah May, I don't think anyone's ever done that. No selling 3 straight backbreakers. Cover by Mariah May. Kick out by Jamie. You gotta think, can this adrenaline be the factor that could give Mariah May a very big victory over Jamie Hayter in her debut? Mariah May saying no to the fans in attendance, but Jamie Hayter retreating to the apron. Oh! Taking Jamie down. Mariah May on the top end of the elbow on the outside. Mariah May clearly here to impress. Went for the knee. Hayter able to move out of the way. Well, Ferris was the one who made this official that Jamie Hayter would be. Oh, first 48. Out of nowhere. Cover, hook of the leg. Mariah May with the win over Jamie Hayter here tonight.
Here is your winner, Marvelous Mariah May.
The marvelous Mariah May with an impressive victory in her Universe Mode in-ring debut. Can we be looking at potentially the future of our SmackDown Women's division, as it has never looked brighter? What a win for Mariah May in our co-main event of SmackDown. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is finally time for our main event of the evening. A match with huge all-in implications, as here comes a man with a huge opportunity on his shoulders.
Is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Colorado Springs, Colorado, weighing in at 273 pounds, the almighty Bobby Lashley.
Last week on SmackDown, Bobby Lashley went one-on-one against the World Heavyweight Champion Eddie Kingston. In that match, Bobby Lashley got the win over Eddie Kingston and pinned him clean in that matchup. The SmackDown General Manager Wolf Ferris, realizing this, made this match official against Bobby Lashley and Roman Reigns, who's the #1 contender at All In for the world title. If Bobby Lashley beats Roman Reigns here tonight, Bobby Lashley will be added to the World Heavyweight Championship match at All In, and the match will become a triple threat. If Roman Reigns wants to keep the match with Eddie Kingston one-on-one, he has to win this match against Bobby. It is a must-win situation for both competitors involved, We have been told the world champion Eddie Kingston is not here tonight. He is too busy preparing for this world championship match. Here comes the Tribal Chief, former undisputed WWE champion Roman Reigns.
From Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds,
Roman Reigns, one of the biggest box office draws in professional wrestling history, has a chance to make Universe Mode history at All In, as he is looking to become the second man in Universe Mode history following Drew McIntyre to win both the Undisputed and World Heavyweight Championships in his Universe Mode career. Roman Reigns was a main event mainstay on Monday Night Raw before being traded to Smackdown in this year's draft. The OTC, the Tribal Chief, with a little bit of history against Lashley. Now these two going one-on-one one more time. If Roman wants a pure, exclusive one-on-one match on All In, he needs to beat Lashley. If Lashley wants his first ever world title shot, he needs to beat Roman, and it'll become a triple threat. Here we go. And Roman Reigns all ready to start things off with a big boot in our main event of SmackDown. You knew that the Tribal Chief would be angry, that he would be pissed, that the general manager of SmackDown would even consider giving someone else an opportunity in his own match. That Roman Reigns had to earn this opportunity. He had to earn this shot against Eddie Kingston, and that this could be all for nothing if Bobby Lashley gets the win. Sure, Roman still has a chance to win, but instead of a 50-50 chance of winning, Roman Reigns would only have a 33.33% chance of winning. And that is not something that Roman Reigns is willing to do once you add Eddie Kingston to the mix. Oh, and Roman. Now these two big meaty men slapping meat. These two know how big the stakes of this matchup is for All In. Roman Reigns, Bobby Lashley, one-on-one. Who will get the better of the other? Roman Reigns has won World Championship gold in the past. Bobby Lashley never has. Lashley even telling Reigns, bring it. And now here we go. These two big Goliaths doing battle. Reigns and Lashley. It's going down. Roman now. Oh, big shot from behind on the Almighty. And Lashley now heading to the apron. Oh, Roman wanted a shot. Lashley takes Reigns down. Lashley having the high ground. Bobby Lashley could get the biggest match of his life in less than 24 hours. Roman, though, I think he was thinking about hitting the spear, but realized it was too early. Oh! He knows he needs to inflict more punishment on Bobby Lashley to get the win and keep the match one-on-one. But Bobby now. Reigns up on his shoulders. My God. Now stomping on the arm of Roman Reigns. Has him up with ease. And a power slam. A lot of people forget how strong Bobby is. Reigns with a guillotine. Guillotine on the outside to Lashley. Bobby Lashley, even if he were to tap on the outside, it wouldn't matter because the pinfalls or submissions need to happen inside the ring. And you got to think, what if Lashley wins this match by countout? Would it still be a triple threat? Lashley head first into the ring post, busted open. Roman Reigns doesn't give a damn. He's looking for a countout win. looking to make the match strictly one-on-one. Count of 9. Lashley needs to make his way back inside the ring. And wait a minute. Lashley made his way back in the ring. Roman Reigns. Lashley, at the last possible millisecond, looked like he was going to make his way back in the ring, but the referee already counted 10 by the time Lashley made his way back inside the ring, which means Roman Reigns gets the count-out victory, and he will be one-on-one against Eddie Kingston at All In. Roman Reigns looking to win his second piece of championship gold in his Universe Mode career. Eddie Kingston looking to keep his historic reign alive. Which one of these two top talents will get the win? As Reigns and Kingston, first time ever here in the main event of All In. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that will have to conclude episode 21 of Smackdown here on Universe Mode. If you like it, be sure to leave a like, be sure to subscribe, be sure to turn post notifications on, so that way you never miss an upload. And ladies and gentlemen, this has been your boy, Willie Does Wrestling. I will see you in the next video. Be good people, and peace.